Forgot to unmute that. Okay, so previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! So last time we, as you can see, we have a new deck leader. That's because our decks are finished now. I had to wait until the two monsters became the new two deck leaders. And we now have couple gimmick decks, which I will be showing off today. We only have a few duels left to go, honestly, in this story, because a lot of the grinding we're not going to need to do. So first things first, we got a bone to pick with this man. Might as well rip the band-aid off, see if our deck is ready for him. Big trick. Pegasus is one of the hardest opponents in the game. Now, as you can see, his entire zone, of course, is nothing but toon spaces. Do you expect anything less from Pegasus? But, we have a castle, essentially, is what this setting is. 2 drawbridges and a moat. It's very strange. Alright, not the best starting hand. Let's just, go ahead and start getting equip spells going. Pass turn. Now, Pegasus is also horrifying because he likes this, and he likes using cards to take control of your cards, so that he can just chill back here and then kill you with your own monsters. It's very reminiscent for who this character is. So we're going to do something cool here. So, we have a labyrinth in front of us, right? I fail to see the problem. This is part of the reason why our decks have these power-up monsters that can slip through the labyrinth like this. Okay, I may just pass. I'm going to send another equip spell. Okay, so his monster actually scares me, so I'm going to sit back here for a bit. Plus, he can't get through the labyrinth anyway. Okay, let's get up. Ooh, there's my Red Eyes Black Dragon. If you're wondering what I'm playing that for, I have my reasons. First, let's get the Pumpkin in play. And toon monsters, toon spaces, all monsters except unless they state otherwise will be weakened in toon spaces. Okay, let's get another equip in and pass. Because I have a plan. So Pumpkin has a passive effect. While it's in defense, it powers up all zombie monsters. So what am I using non-zombie monsters for? Oh, you'll see. Well, that was late. But what happens if... this might make things very interesting. So what if it isn't a dragon anymore? Ah, it's still spellbound. That's annoying. Oh well. I made Red Eye Zombie Dragon before it was cool, folks. Oh well. I'm moving closer to it because I have a plan. But first, let's get a pretty beefy monster on board. I didn't mean to do that, but oh, I did that out of sequence, but oh well. $2,500 is a Dark Magician. And now all my monsters are zombie monsters. Okay, alright, so I have a plan. I'm going to send in this trap. But I'm also going to send Yami in after it. One thing about building a zombie deck is that they gain advantage in 2 fields. Wasteland and Yami. And there's a Margarita ran for the crackback. Because if he decides to be aggressive and goes after my trap card... Yeah, exactly. Now he's stuck there. Soggy the Dark Clown apparently counts as one of the monsters that gain strength in the Toon Zone. You know, it makes sense that Pegasus would have a Kaiba card. Okay, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'll get another pumpkin in my back row. Alright, this still enhances Soggy, but now I have an advantage going into his zones. Okay, there's another Yami. And a hard-drawn pumpkin. Okay, so... Okay, I have 5 monsters in play. My wall shadow's nowhere near strong enough yet. Let's try to get in with the Yami field a bit more. Try to take over more territory. Okay. I'm sorry, Red Eyes, you're awesome, but I'm going to have to get you off the field. We're not going to set... Nah, we're just going to run him over. I hate to do it, but... Seeing as I have no choice, that is what we're going to have to do. Let's run over the Red Eyes. I'm sorry, Red Eyes. Alright. And then we're going to send this Monka Reran into his other side. Alright. Coming into his territory. And now he's scared. As he should be. Okay, we're going to take over more territory. Alright, so now I can choke him off. Temple of Skulls. Not bad, not bad. I think I'll actually go ahead and stick this in the back row so he doesn't get any wide bright ideas. Stuffed animal. That is another Toon advantage monster. It's just a vanilla, though. My Wall Shadow's strong enough, so I'm moving it out of the Lapin Spins now. Shadow Spell. Good card. Very good card. That was nothing. Mimicat. Perfect. That was a Monka Reran, which I'm sending up after, up to his flank. I'm going to move myself up more so I don't get slammed by my own card. Because, like I said, he likes to use I take control of your monster cards. Does Rogue Dog gain advantage in Toon Spaces? That's a new one if it is. Allows the one-sided destruction of the opposition while battling zombie monsters. Well, there's a kryptonite for me. Sword Stalker. Good card. It gains 100 attack points for each monster in your graveyard. Too bad not much has really happened to an alligator. That figures. Alright, Monka Reran, take out the Rogue Doll. I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to have him sit here. That's right, you better run. Okay, Monka Reran. Go over here. You could probably deal with this. Spellbinding Circle! Woohoo! this pumpkin can now start moving because he's plenty strong. Well, drew Metamorph a little late, but okay. Well, I'm curious as to what his monster is. Let's not toy with this guy. Let's just beat him. Okay, that went pretty well. I wouldn't mind any of these cards except for the stuffed animal and the Genin. Illusion Space's Mage. Okay. Good monster. I want that Sword Stalker. Yep, asking shall receive. Okay, I don't really care. Rogue Doll. Cool. You must be joking. Me? Lose? Never! Oh dear, you just might think be stronger than Seto. I really enjoyed that. I've learned a lot from you. In fact, you've done wonders for my game. Oh, by the way, I'm afraid I don't have any rose cards. Sorry. How dare you? Okay, next let's go deal with Bandit Keith. So you managed to beat a few minor duelists. Well, let's see how you fare against my machine deck. In England. Because I'm wearing a Union Jack on my head, not the American flag. I don't even need to change the field. And then I draw a Wasteland card anyway. Alright, here's what we'll do. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that'll do. Works for me. I don't really need the field spells here. Get the pumpkin up. Yeah, his map is actually similar to Rex Raptor's. It's weird, but it works for the character. Okay, I'm just going to pass. Let's go right on the aggressive. Bug attack or bug Groth. Did I just say bug attack? Oh my gosh. Ground attacking bug Groth. Okay, sure. So you have any benefits? Movement boost for same type friendlies. Whatever. It's Lieutenant Colonel. I'm just a second lieutenant as Pumpkin, but unfortunately I don't get any of the bonuses until I hit, like, Lieutenant Colonel, which can take a while, so we're not going to waste everyone's time with that. Okay, Great Mammoth. Go up here, and you can go up there. I really wish this were the case. Patrol Robot, I think it... What does that do? When this card is flipped face up, all flips all opponents' spell cards face up. Okay, I have none in play, so that did absolutely nothing. Plus, why would I even do that? Let's make my monster even stronger. Grey Mammoth of Gold finds my boss monster, by the way, as if you couldn't tell. Ah. Not bad. Not bad. That's right, you better run. Oh, he's trying to come on my flank. Well, joke's on him. You know what's scarier than one pumpkin? 2 pumpkins! Well, I have a plan. It requires me to get some good draws going forward. So he's coming after my pumpkin because... like, what does he hope to accomplish? Okay, Hi. Pendulum Machine, a very Bandit Keith card. Still not drawing the monster I'm wanting to see. Oh well. Just going to accept the fact that may not happen. How do I want to do this? Would it be pronounced R-A-I-Y-U, no cage? Since that's how he does it. Here we go. Oh, I forgot I put that in this deck. Burn, baby! Well. Never mind. Well played. Well played. And then go ahead and punch him in the face and end the duel. A trio of pumpkins in the summon zone. I don't really care what I get from him. Oh, the magic jammer would be nice. Well, darn, missed it by 1. Almost got the 3 slots. I can't believe it! You practically beat me! You actually beat me! Me, the card professor of the Rose Crusaders! I find it funny how this is one of 2 games where he refers to himself as the card professor. Okay, so we're going to show off the other deck against the next tier opponents. This one is a fire insect deck. It's a very weird deck. But it's a bit more of a low power one. So, now we have Whitewash Labyrinth Ruler. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Voice. What brings you to this northernmost region? Lost? If you want some directions, you'll have to beat me first. Oh yeah, I forgot how weird his battlefield is. It's very on point though with this character, known as Labyrinth Ruler. So we're going to go this way. Because we have a lot less to deal with. Go ahead and play the fire monster. Let's start getting moving. That is Jirai Gumo. Very strong start. Alright, he can go here. I mean, I have the equip spell, sure. But I'd rather use them for something else. No, just use the one on Hercules Beetle. I won't use both of them. Ukazi, touche. Touche. Ooh. Well. I'm gonna move here and then my turn. Oh yeah, I guess I'm going to turn this back on. You can actually move into the crush space. I'm sad to say that that's my semi-boss monster. Because it's so weak. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. That's what I meant to do. There's a method to my madness. So I can do this. Forest. Okay. Not yet. Stick the trap card back here, though. Molten Behemoth. Not bad. I'll summon him back here. Gives all my Pyro monsters a passive plus 500 while he sits face up. And now we start the moving. Yes, fire monsters gain advantage in the forest because they're burning it down. And now, for my ultimate creature. The perfectly ultimate Great Moth. One of the strongest monsters in the game. No big deal, just a monster with 4,500 attack points. Well, that'll make something. Hey you, it's the Flame Swordsman! He's only in this deck so I can make more Vermilion Sparrows. Also, my deck leader here. Let me move my camera around. Wait. It's just Axel from Kingdom Hearts. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. I have something interesting to show you all. With a dungeon worm here. Hee hee hee. I can move into the labyrinth spaces with it. As if I don't know what this is by now. Yep, called it. Ooh, we're onto the wasteland. And of course, fire kills the spider. Does Jerry Gurmo have a nerf effect? Cancels all power increase or decreases of an enemy monster in battle. Does not cancel bonus effects. They're just... Wow. So, Jirai Gumo is the definition of a risk versus reward card. Good job, now you're stuck there. Just going to be this area, pretty much. I'm just going to keep trolling his one monster that can think it thinks it can keep punching me in the face. And then after I spellbind it with Spellbinding Circle, I'm going to let it so it gets nailed by my mirror wall. Because I don't think it's going to have any attack power left. Ah! And that was nothing. What was it? A labyrinth wall. Why didn't you activate that? That would have cut me off. I mean, my dungeon worm won't care, but everything else will. Monster Tamer. I believe that increases the power of all insect monsters. Alright, we've already seen his attack, but... shooting yourself in the foot here, aren't you? I wouldn't mind picking that monster up, though. All insect monsters are increased by 300. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, my perfectly ultimate Great Moth has 5,300 attack points now, so, yeah, I don't think it's gonna go over too well for you. Yep. And my trap card says, no. Sewage Air. He takes no battle damage, at least. Unfortunately, I'm going to be spellbound because fire beating a water monster. Ooh. And take out the water god with fire. I killed the water god with fire. Logic. Yeah, that's what I thought. Especially since there's a monster that can kill you immediately. Too bad he's in defense, because I could do something really cool right now, if I wanted to. Another one of these, huh? I wouldn't mind getting Jirai Gumo and just keeping it, like, as a monster that doesn't move. So Dungeon Worm in the Falls Bound Kingdom attacks with Poison Blasts. How does it attack in this game? Oh, it's going to attack itself. Interesting. Ah. Only this time it's just a full-on breath attack. I see. Cockroach Knight? Really, man? Well, go punch him in the face. Oh, that was easy. Well, alright, I wouldn't mind getting Monster Tamer. You know. There we go. And I don't really care what else I get. It's saying LOL at me. How dare it. Unbelievable! You've won yourself a light to guide you out of this labyrinth. He has a big L on his forehead. That should tell you plenty of things you need to know. Okay, so we're going to go do something dumb. I'm going to go fight water with fire. Amazing. I never thought you would reach the point where you could challenge me. Too bad it all has to end here. It's Shizu, huh? Yeah, this is a very weird board as well. There's crush all over the place, which is an interesting idea, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah. I ain't the biggest fan of it. Her leader is Witch of the Black Forest, but she kinda leans more towards having, water monsters. Which is odd, I gotta admit. Well, he's just going to be stranded here, but I might as well just power him up. Considering we're fighting her on the Isle of Man, I guess it makes some sense? I don't know. I'm still going, what? At all of this. So Molten Behemoth, if he's not in attack mode, he'll end up killing himself. That's how a cookie crumbles. I'll just get rid of one cocoon, because I don't need that many of them. Hey, I need that for my water deck. Which will be making a resurgence. Eye laser! But my monster's too thick. Oops. Wait, you summoned Crab Turtle? That's awesome! I really need to get rid of these crush faces, because they're going to start killing me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start going around, but all the water is not going to help me either. Okay, why are you attacking me again? Ishizu, what happened to your brain? Trap card, go! Water element. Yeah, she has a thing for water monsters for some strange reason. At least we get to see this cool battlefield. Yeah. Is she just going to keep attacking my monster? Yes. Yes, she is. I think I broke the AI, folks. Nightmare Scorpion. Alright, time to end this song and dance. Go kill the penguin. Yeah, she's probably one of the more random opponents because, yeah, her deck leader is a spellcaster. Yet she doesn't really run spellcasters. She mostly runs water monsters, as I mentioned, which is bizarre. Trying to get out of the danger zone. Since she's out there in the center like that, I can start summoning monsters to try to beat her. Because as long as she's on the stretch of water there, that's going to put me at an advantage. I didn't mean to put him there. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention. Meant to play him. Well, that's annoying. Spellbound, because water monster beating a fire monster being a water monster. It's Gamera! Get him, flame swordsman! That penguin doesn't look too amused. That was actually funny. Meep. Yeah, it's 1,500 in my face. Ow. Alright, get rid of a trap card because it's annoying me. It says 3,000 or lower. Yeah, I would annihilate it. Well, wouldn't do anything, rather. Sorry, buddy. I had to make this play. You fool! Ooh. Well, there go my worries. Also, thank you. Now I can move. Come get some. You may not like the end result. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ha! Well, I can actually do this. Too bad it's all the way back here, so that's the downside. Ah! Molten Behemoth looks pretty cool, actually. It used surf! It's not very effective. Wonderful. Forget about my trap card. Komori Dragon. Interesting. And you just killed yourself. Congratulations. Is that Spyro? Good job. Good job. I love how the fire deck is both aggressive and passive aggressive. Starboy. I really want Starboy. Okay, ask you shall receive. 30,000-year-old white turtle will be useful for something in the future, but I doubt I'll get it anytime soon. Nope, missed it by one. And which? Why not? I'm not surprised, you know. I knew I was destined for defeat. I can live with that. Master, today's the day you promised to meet Henry. August 1485. They don't know the exact date, of course. Yugi, Heavy Tutor, lands at Milford Haven. Hurry! And now we get to fight. Well, this is Richard Slichin of York, but it's Haitian. As if that wasn't obvious. So in this deck, let's take out... what are my warrior monsters like? Oh, that's it, huh? Geez, no wonder his deck is low cost. But it does the job. It does its job. Take out one of you, put in the Monster Tamer. Go back to this familiar face. Take out the Amoeba, put in a Starboy. And for the next two duels, we'll be using the zombie deck. I see you've got rose cards. You must be one of Lord Crawford's Rose Crusaders. Your timing couldn't be better. When I heard Yugi had landed, I rushed my troops to the front. However, I arrived much too early. It will be some time before Lord Crawford and his men arrive. In the meantime, why don't we play a duel or two? I learned a trick or two from Seto that I'd like to try out. It's not every day that you have the opportunity to play the great King Richard III of England. How about it? So they had to grasp at straws and bring in Labyrinth Ruler, Heshin, and Shoddy to just fulfill certain random roles. Now, I gotta admit, I like his battlefield. It's just a bunch of mountains surrounding meadow. It's a sudden death scenario, and I like this. However, we are not about that just yet. Just yet. I'm getting my troops ready. I'm gonna pass. Time for my boss monster. We're just going to go right into it. Hey, and then we'll destroy each other. Well, let's see how this pans out. It bashes down, then it does an uppercut. My turn. Turns around, goes back to its circle. And then it dies. But because the game got stuck in a loop there, we're just going to end it. Well, that's unfortunate. Fiend's Hand. I'll stick this over here so it's not within range. So his monster just basically gets dragged down to the depths with my monster. The Judge Man! One of his stronger monsters. Well, I definitely cast judgment upon you, good sir. Come with me! Well. Because your monsters are actually decently strong, I'm just going to sit here for the time being until I start being able to change the field to my advantage. Because the meadow's not doing me any favors. Tremendous fire? Don't mind if I do. Ha! That's a big booty. You're not getting through that. Skelgon's just like, and your point is? I'm going to use Pumpkin as on the offensive. And it probably has zombie breath like it does in the other games. Called it. Ooh. That's a scream. And I win. What does Skelgon do? Ah, attacks with his claws. Cool. Cool. Battle steer. Fake trap, nah. Okay, got nothing out of that. Essentially. By the way, you ever know what happened in the War of the Roses? Drat, I lost! Oh well, what do you expect from a beginner, eh? Don't let it bother you. The important thing is how I perform on the battlefield. And with the support of Lord Crawford and the Rose Crusaders, victory will be ours for the taking. I'm afraid it won't be that easy, sire. What? Lord Crawford, it's about time. And what exactly are you talking about, may I ask? I fear that aside from Kaiba Boy, all the Rose Crusaders have fallen at the hands of the Rose Duelists. They were beaten by the very person you just had the pleasure of dueling, sire. I present to you the Rose Duelist. What? And may I add that I've decided to join Yugi and the Lancastrians in their bid for power. What? My match with the Rose Duelist taught me the true meaning of power. The Duelists may even be more powerful than Seto and the Rose Crusaders. That would mean that Yugi is likely to succeed in landing his troops. With the greatest duel master backing the Lancastrians, the Yorkists are bound to be defeated. I would be a fool not to back the winning horse. And what of your hostage son, Lord Crawford? You wouldn't dare touch a hair on his head if you and your troops are defeated. Oh my, I believe Yugi and his army have arrived. It's showtime, sire. August 22nd, 1485, the final battle of the Wars of the Roses commences on Bosworth Field. Sometime later. A horse! A horse! My kingdom for a horse! Richard III falls in battle. Yep. The War of the Roses was actually adapted in their Shakespearean play. Richard III. Also, how is that crown supposed to work on Yuki's hair? Lo here, this long usurped royalty from the temples of this wretch have I plucked off to grace thy brows withal. Wear it, enjoy it, and make much of it. The victory brought about by Yuki's troops signaled the end of the war of over 330 years of rule under the Plantagenet. My thanks to you. Without your help, this victory would not be ours. Earning the respect of Lord Crawford and enlisting his aid ensured the fall of Richard III. I cannot thank you enough. I owe you my thanks as well, for I would have hated to be on the losing side. Now, all that's left of the enemy is that despicable Seto. Lord Crawford, do you know where he might be? Knowing Seto, my best guess would be Stonehenge. I see. I hate to admit it, but I doubt that we have enough power. We have power enough to take out a duelist of his level. I must ask a favor of you once again. Face the evil one and end his threat once and for all. Master, let's go! Alright, now for Kaiba. Let me think here. Yeah, that was 5 duels. Let's go reincarnate real quick. I think that was 5 duels. Should tell me in a moment. Yep, there it is. Yeah, let's reincarnate a Kaiser Dragon. Swamp Battle Guard. Cool. Roaring Oceans. Now you're just teasing me with that card. Thanks. And Shadow Spell. Not bad. Not bad. And now for Seto Kaiba himself. You're here much sooner than I expected. I knew that Crawford would turn on us one day, but I didn't expect the tide of battle to turn so soon. Actually, Crawford's betrayal and the fall of the Yorkists matter not to me. All I hoped for this tiresome struggle was to find an opponent worthy of my attention. When I knew you'd been summoned, I chose to wait. Each time a member of my Rose Crusaders fell before you, I shivered in anticipation. Once you beat the last member, I knew you were ready to face me. Long have I starved to best a duelist equal in power to me, hungered to best such an opponent in battle. You wish to have my rose card? Then take it from me! Face me in battle, duelist! And yes, he has an awesome battle theme because it's Kaiba. I'm going to do his strategy. Go into the arena, go off to the side so I can start moving things in there. I didn't mean to do that, but for some reason it wouldn't let me cancel immediately. Now then, enough of this tiresome normal arena. It's now mine. Well, that's annoying. Darkness. Because he takes 1,000 damage here, and then all of his monsters gain a 1,000-point boost, if memory serves me correctly. Only one monster, huh? Increased by 1,000, yep. If he's coming up my flank, then I'm just going to leave this little present for him. Oh, this could be trouble. It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon, because of course, what else would it be? What, he used Bright Castle and Dragon Treasure? Yep, 2 Dragon Treasures. Huh. Well, this is problematic. My monsters are nowhere near strong enough to deal with that. So I'm gonna get some stuff out of my hand. Get this pumpkin ready. Aha! Get a little more power moving. I'll show you power, Kaiba boy. Well, that sucks. At least I baited it out. What does Kagenigan do in this game? Let's just flip face up. Have one more Kagenigan in face up area, huh? Well, thanks to his blunder, I literally just won the game. Hey, Great Mammoth, wanna go do the honors? Oh, wait a minute. All battle damage becomes 0 with that monster. Never mind. Never mind. Well, that's a fine kettle of fish. I'll play this for later. Oh well, I'm not eating as much damage as I thought I would, and then he's stuck for a turn because light beating a dark monster. Blue Eyes away to Drago! Destructive burst of stream! Another field spell, huh? I know I'm throwing away another pumpkin, but I don't need him right now. I'm trying to do my cool play that I've been trying to do for a while. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. Hannibal Necromancer, eh? What does it do? Attacks with his claw and magic. I mean, that makes sense. Come with me! I can at least do this. Make another Skeleton, because I did that out of order. But oh well. Lord of Dragons. I think that makes it so all spell effects do not do anything to dragon monsters. If I'm not mistaken. Effect of all spell cards. Yep. Okay. When this card is flipped face up, all zombie monsters are increased by 300 points. How did I not know about that monster? There'll be a method to me madness. Come at me, bro. My little Skelegon next turn in darkness, in the darkness field, won't be able to match a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Now perish! I'm sending a wasteland up his flank here. That's what she said. Eep. Blue Eyes. I don't want to do this. Do I want to just throw everything away and make another pumpkin? Yeah, we'll do just that. I know I'm running out of cards in my deck, but hear me out. There's something I'm wanting to do. And it's really cool if I can pull it off. Ah, there she is. Alright, gotta wait a turn. Let's go ahead and stick this here, though. What was that supposed to be? Ultimate Dragon? Well, I mean, yeah. That's probably one of the hardest rituals to pull off in this game. You have to have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field to activate that card. And the ritual summons, of course, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, because what else would it summon? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Red Eyes, Black Metal Dragon. And then... it is now a zombie monster. Which means it gains all the bonuses. Sky Dragon. Interesting. So what's your attack in this game? That makes sense. Alright, I understand why these pumpkins around to start attacking. Okay, now I can start marching up the side here. So I judge man in the last duel, so let's just move on. Only 3K. Not that great. Dragon Treasure is third one. That's unfortunate. This came out in... well, this game came out in 2004. I think. So it's 20 years old. And we've hit 50 followers, folks. I just need one more person talking. But one thing at a time. What are you even hoping to accomplish at this point, Kaiba? Rabbit Horseman. I mean, that just makes sense. You know, for a game that came out in 2004, the 3D battles are actually far better than they have any right to be. Yes, it lags, but again, PS2. Or block a summon zone with you. So you're here. So you're there. Ah yes, that time when Halo decided to become an RTS. Not knocking it, I'm just pointing that out. Well, that was nothing. What was it, Kaiba? A white hole. Yeah, because I'm going to play Dark Hole. Yeah, really. Well, Kaiba, you left your front exposed, so, now you die. Hey, promotion! Field promotion, yay! Not that I get any benefits yet. Ultimate Dragon would be funny, but I don't really have a use for a lot of this. Hannibal Necromancer, though, that would be fantastic to get. Hourglass of Courage isn't bad. Mystic Horseman's whatever. Sword Stalker, not bad. Can't get a blue ice from Kaiba. You have to win the slots to get those. Well done, Duelist. I may have lost, but my heart sings with the joy of having faced you in battle. "'Twas a duel to be remembered. I take great pride in the fact that I fall by your hand. And if you believe that, I'll sell you some swampland in the outer reaches of the realm. A duel to be remembered indeed. At least, that part of it is true. For thanks to you, I have completed the ritual for the great summoning of the roses. Listen and learn the truth as to why I've let you survive to this day. The Rose Duelist is an integral part to the great summoning. For only by unleashing absolute power from a duel can the great summoning succeed. There is only one reason why I came to England and sided with the Yorkists. I needed you. I knew that once the Lancastrians were cornered, they would turn to the High Druid and summon the only soul who could wield power that is equal to mine. The ritual for the Great Summoning is nothing less than a high-powered duel with the Rose Duelist. And the key to the ritual is having all the rose cards here at this hallowed site. In short, your victory is but a hollow one, child. Ah, the time has come to savor that which has eluded me and my clan for centuries. With the coming of the Card Guardian, I seal a pact that will ensure the rule as well as those who will descend throughout the future. Who summoned me again? Yes, he is here. The Guardian walks this world once again. Welcome, O Great One. To celebrate your arrival, I offer you a sacrifice. I offer you the Rose Duelist. It seems there's a misunderstanding here. Well, it matters not. The Rose Duelist is definitely a fine offering that only a fool would choose to pass up. Okay, Madawad and Fablir, the White Rose side. This guy is actually hard. So what we're going to do is we are going to go reduel these other duelists with our water deck, so we can go find the hidden cards. But I need my fish leader. I love how this deck is still low cost, yet how potently strong it is. Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that at all. I actually managed to beat it on the highest difficulty once. Or at least the main story. Then I was like, I'm done. Yeah, that might be a bit high. Yeah, whatever. I'll adjust as I go. Alright. This will probably pop up Chrome. Yep. There it is. Okay, so 900 is my deck cost. What do I need to fight a Shizu? 861, okay. Well, let's rip off the Band-Aid and go after Pegasus, because this one's going to be the hardest one. Because the problem with Pegasus is we have to go all the way back where he starts the duel. And for most of the duel, he doesn't move. Which is very annoying. So that isn't necessarily the game I'm going to do next. Because I've been trying to get a copy of this one game and I finally did. So that's what's next on the pecking order. I'll take a passive turn. Let's go ahead and set this here. Start getting some water. Or not. Great! A 0 attack point monster. Just what I always wanted. Also, why was that particularly potent? Well, this is going to hurt. And not as much as I thought it would. Well, we get to see this disturbing ability. Okay, who let Mon's evil cousin in? Alright, we're just going to abbreviated. Roaring Ocean Snake, go for it. Okay. Going to go ahead and get more water over on this side. And just to mitigate any damage I'm going to take. Okay. And I start getting closer. So, to gain the power-up, the hidden card, I have to go where he's sitting currently. At this point, I'm not going for victory, I just want the duel to end in my favor, where I can at least get to him. That's why I'm getting rid of as much toon space, the highest amount of toon spaces that I can, to make things a little bit easier for me. Rogue Doll. Just 200 points too strong. Oh well. At least I baited him out. I'm flooding the castle. No! Koryushin. Not bad. Not bad. Time for my boss monster, though. Neko Gao number 2, eh? And you get out of my face. You move over there. I'm so used to Aqua Dragon being my deck leader, I thought he still was. Yeah, Curse Breaker's a little too risque. Bickery box. Could ritual summon in a couple turns. That'd be cool. I think that resets everything. Yep. So any boosts that they have are gone. But, whatever. Ah, you piece of... Oh well, it doesn't matter. You're 200 points off. You can hit me, but it doesn't matter. Not what I came for. You know what, Pegasus? Just for that, you're going to pay for your insolence. All right. Next. Let's go fight a real American. Even though he's British in this game, apparently. All right. We just need to get on the other side of the labyrinth for this one. In the dead center. Not ideal. Not the best hand, but it will do. Ah. Boy, it got dark in a hurry. think I might just be a little passive this turn. Let's go ahead and stick this back here, because I can. Aha! Meep. Transform and roll out. How much does he gain? 100 for every machine monster on the field. Wait. That counts himself. Oh, he's on the wasteland. Right. Okay, so it's five machine monsters in play total. Got it. Oh well, let's go just take the card. And of course it's the card that hits all machine monsters, because what else would it be? But I'm thinking of doing some, it depends on what happens with this next game. If half my game gets muted for copyright, then I'm going to move on to the next game. I'm hoping that's not the case, but you never know these days. Because everyone knows how annoying DMCA is. Alright. Oh, great. All right. I may have to skip this one up. It may not be winnable. Of course, if I just sit here in the water, there's not much he can do. Especially when I draw one of my powerhouses. Cyber Commander isn't bad for a machine deck, because while he's in defense, I believe he raises the attack and defense factors of all machine monsters. Okay, there's my boss monster. Yeah, sure, he doesn't seem like much right now, but his ability is really good. Why would you... Keith, are you okay? His ability changes the terrain he stands under if he's engaged in battle into water. Why would you do that, by the way? Tell me what it's like to not have a brain. Megatron! Perfect. So use Optimus Prime and Megatron. Also, I love the artwork of Machine King in this game. I wish that was the default artwork for that monster. Because it's so cool. I love that artwork. Alright. Next, I believe, is Slicing. And D6. I'm then going to have to nerf my deck a bit to go fight Ishizu. So pretty much I need to get all the way up in his face. Since this battle feels a little more straightforward than the last one, I'm okay with this. So we're going to move and take over the entire area. Guardian of the Labyrinth and hard armor, huh? Well, you don't need to tell me. Never mind. Never mind. I'm retracting that last statement. Never mind. Oof. Oof. Did I draw Aqua Dragon, though? No. Yeah. Just gonna have to pass. Because then I'll have a monster that can deal with that Judge Man, but right now I don't. Wait a minute. No, I still don't have a monster that can deal with that. I'm going to have to throw some cards away. I wasn't expecting that to do anything. I'm 100 points short from being able to at least tie it. Oh. Now I draw something that can deal with it. Well, I'm just going to stick this here for now. Push me all the way back here, but it's okay. I have to wait another turn. Alright. I don't have the stars yet. Wait. Ah! Crud. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat the loss. It's aqua monsters, not water monsters. Well, that's annoying. Okay. So I'm just going to have to accept that I might lose getting this card, but I just need to go gung-ho and get it. If he's going to be this aggro. Slightly better start than last time. Ah, perfect. Now the field is mine. Majority of it, anyway. So I just go back to my base stats, whatever. Looks like he's getting a lot of garbage this game. Empress Judge, eh? There's my boss. Warrior elimination. Again, how fitting. Okay, that time it went a little better. That time, anyway. Okay, then I'm going to nerf my deck back down so I can go fight a Shizu. I still need to get the Labyrinth Rulers card. That's going to be a bit annoying. Let's see, what is his space? Well, just go ahead and do it. This ought to be interesting. That's Jirai Gumo. This is going to be risky, but I need to get through that area. Doesn't reset it, but weakens it enough that it won't be a problem. Yeah, for the record, I wouldn't really advance with Jirai Gumo. I would keep it as a big defensive thing for people to deal with. I think it can also move in labyrinth spaces, if I'm not mistaken. Just strong enough. You little... Well, I can't get there now. Well, aren't you annoying? But because I refuse to surrender in these scenarios, I'm just going to go after him. Because if you're going to play that dirty, then... Because he blocked up the space I need to get to with a labyrinth. We can't have nice things, folks. So he made this grind even longer. Because I gotta play him again. Because he decided to cuck me there. Alright, so next time I duel him, I'm bringing in my, catapult turtle, so that this doesn't happen. I had a straight shot there, and he had to screw it up.
You know what? Screw this noise. We're just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna surrender. No sense in wasting time. You little jerk. How dare you? I can reincarnate. Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go upper mid-range, see what we get out of it. Well, let's reincarnate one of these Sea King dragons, see what we get out of it. A jellyfish, woohoo. A rock spirit, nah. And Kojikasi. That was terrible. That was bad. Alright, don't you dare block me off this time. And if you do, I have a way around it now. Yumi. Well, it's starting similarly. Let's hope it doesn't end the same way. Not yet. And my boss monster's set up. But let's not get greedy. Let's just move and wait a turn. Okay, now boss monster time. Alright, you say so. You know what's scarier than one boss monster? Two boss monsters! Shadow Ghoul. Yeah. Surprise! sewage in, eh? Well, that's annoying. Oh well, good thing I have a trap card back there. I don't know why you move that thing out in the open like that. Not the wisest idea. Sure, whatever. Keep healing yourself. And trap card, go! Does my Mare Control really do that much? By 900? Yeesh! No wonder that card's so good. Here we go, boss monster number 3! This my first one kind of died. Jirai Gumo. Effect don't matter because I have my base stats anyway. Now I just need to chase him. Another wall shadow. Don't worry, it's not a trap. Ah, you didn't take my bait. I'm going to take out this Aqua Dragon so I can collect my prize, which is a catapult turtle. How fitting. Do you know you can actually attack monsters in the labyrinth, by the way? Unfortunately, I lost my advantage without thinking about it. This time I didn't. Ah! And go hit him. So typically that card is the Gate Guardian ritual. Which, yes, Gate Guardian is a ritual monster in this game, go figure. But, how you summon it is just have the 3 pieces on field. Suijin, Sangha, Kazejin, and Suijin. Hey, Aqua Dragon got promoted. I think this is the highest I've ever been in these games. In terms of, context. What is context? Okay. Fortunately, Kaiba, Ishizu, and the final boss, Madawad and Fabalier, are pretty straightforward. But first, I need to nerf myself a little bit. Don't need the catapult turtle now. And take something else out that's high cost. 1 roaring ocean snake.
put in 2 goblin secret remedies. Why not? Keep it simple. Alright. 861, perfect. Alright. Now, Ishizu, Kaiba, and Matawat and Fablier are probably the easiest hidden cards. It's just D4 direct center.
Clearing out some of this pesky crush space.
Now I'm fighting on her level.
Gemini Elf? Well, at least you're on point for once.
Haha.
She can summon this monster too, by the way. What does Penguin Knight even do? All Penguin soldiers increased by 600 points when this card is flipped face up. Interesting.
Jowls of Dark Demise. I love how the, whenever you defeat the whenever you duel against the Yorkists and get their hidden cards, they're either destroy all opponents' types or an immortal card. And I like the symbolism because it implies the immortal cards are for both. You get immortal cards from both the duelists on Yugi's side and those that don't seem to really be big supporters of Kaiba, like Ishizu and Pegasus.
Gemini Elf, cool. And Destroyer Golem. Not bad. Not that I'm ever going to use, but it's cool. Alright. One more deck mod, and then we're just going in guns blazing with this one. So I make the water deck the best it can be, but I still need to keep the man-eating black shark as the leader because of the find ability. We're just going to go all in on this one. So much so that we're going to use a couple of the immortal monsters. Let's have some real fun. Also, what's funny about this card is it looks like the Persona 4 TVs. There's a reference. Alright. Some of the best cards in the game, too, like Grave Robber, Mimicat. Need the one Yumi. We're not even going to focus on the Fortress Whale this time. Alright. Now, I think we're still under the deck cost for Kaiba. So... yes. Somehow. Okay. As I mentioned, like Ishizu, he is dead center. Okay. Guess you want to go head to head? Sure, I'll give you a quick punch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Moisture Creature! One of the weirdest cards to this day. Fitting. Majin, a very Kaiba card. Ah. Oh well, I think I won. Yep, I won. Because he left in attack mode like an idiot. Well, that was fast. I don't even think, yeah, it's just swordsman that I can get from him. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Alright, final boss time. Matawadan Fablir is how you pronounce this guy. This is the harder version. So, we're going to go into the deck edit again real quick. Because there is a card in one of my other decks that I need to grab. This. Because this guy likes his burn. I'm also going to sub out for a card we haven't seen in a while that really has nothing to do with my deck, but Ancient Tree of Enlightenment, because he likes traps too. If I can't beat him with the water deck, I will use the zombie deck on him because I have an anti-spell card as well. So here we go. Final boss time. Let us see what you're made of, shall we? Prepare yourself for battle. Okay, Matawadan and Fablir on the Red Rose side this time. So this time around, you're fighting Dark Knight essentially. And the center stage is all Crush. So, this will help me with setting up my own traps. This guy runs a lot of very strong monsters and burn. So that's one thing to keep in mind when fighting him. And again, it's D4 if you want the hidden card. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, does Regeki only destroy monsters? I see. Well, now that you know. I thought it was destroy all cards. I thought it didn't matter. Okay, now there's the card I was afraid of when I first fought him. That's one of the Destiny draws that you saw earlier from me. That was Ryoku. The Eye of Truth. Don't really think that card does that much in this game. Come at me, bro. Backing off. Let's get the water in here. I have something very cheeky in mind.
I'll take this.
Karibo. Fitting. Also, because we're stuck here, because I only have the central area with water, this is going to be very mean. If only I could get my boss monster. That would be even meaner. You know what? Let's try to get it. Because there's no possible way for him to get in. Well, I could just hard draw my boss monster, sure. Hey, you like to do this, right? So do I. And game. No damage, I see. Fair enough. I love how he's not going to move. He's just going to eat all of this damage. Eat even more damage. Now die.
And that'll do it.
Yeah, the only thing we're going to get out of him is possibly Karibo, which I find funny. And there's the Karibo. What madness is this? I cannot lose! I am the guardian of the cards! Me, the guardian, defeated. No, to have come so far, it cannot be. No.
I leave this message for those who follow my path. The guardian who falleth at the hands of man was not but a mere mortal. Journey forth and seek the true guardian, for he shall be the one to guide thee to glory. Seto, High Mage of Amenhotep. So this is written by Priest Seto from Forbidden Memories, which is interesting to note. 2 months later, Yugi, or Henry Tudor VII, was officially crowned king at Westminster Cathedral on October 30th. Seto and his Rose Crusaders were never captured. However, they were never to be seen again. Henry VII was credited for ending the threat of the Rose Crusaders and was dubbed Yu-Gi-Oh! By his supporters. Naught has been recorded of his contribution to the downfall of the Rose Crusaders, or whether the Rose Duelists managed to return to the proper day and age. The tale remains a lost chapter in the annals of history. However, a document written by the hand of Seto have survived over the years. This document passed through several hands, including John Dee the Alchemist
Emperor Rudolph II of Bohemia, and scholar Athanasius Kircher. Auctioned off in 1912, the document found its way into the hands of Wilfred Voynich, an American collector of antique books. Known as the Voynich manuscript, it remains undeciphered to this day, save for a short and mysterious inscription, which is a password. Alright, so, while the credits play, I'm going to go take a quick break, and then we will get started on the next game. I will be right back.